Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to Astrology Tarot. If you or your concerning person belongs to Western Zodiac Gemini, then this video is going to be your 2025 tarot card reading. Annual reading it is. So we are going to see your health energies, your career and your relationship sector. So let's start with your major arcana card. And we are starting your reading with your major energy in 2025 overall, Gemini. The Hermit. Alright, Gemini, so your overall energy in 2025, which is majorly happening in this year, is soul searching. And the Hermit is all about spiritual enlightenment. So there is not only a soul searching in 2025 for you, but there is a self-reflection. You are going to have introspection, some contemplation and inner guidance. So you're definitely gonna need some solitude and me time to spend some time with your own self to understand that how much you have learned from life experiences and where you are headed further in your life. So all things are going to be decided very wisely by you, and if you don't have some clarity or there is some confusion and you want some break from life, from circumstances, from people, then this is the best year for you just to understand the real need of your life, of your soul. Okay, so let's see what is happening in 2025 in your health sector, Gemini. Let's have the first card for your first 4 months. Alright, so this is the Sun card. Okay. Let's have another card for the next 4 months of 2025 in your health sector, Gemini. Chariot card, amazing. We need one more card for the last 4 months of 2025 for your health messages. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Alright, Gemini, so according to your first card in the first 4 months of 2025, you are going to see a beautiful time for your health sector because Sun card represents positivity, a freedom, fun, success and optimism. So you're going to have vitality, joy and confidence to deal with your health issues. If you have been having some issues lately, then you are going to be more self-expressive and you're going to have good luck. With enthusiasm and happiness and truth of the situation, you can create more opportunities to be open up about your issues, and those of you who have been trying to conceive, you can have that conception with the beautiful good news of a kid, and pregnancy and fertility issue is going to be resolved in 2025, and that's amazing card for your health. And the second card, the Chariot, in the next 4 months is amazing. Another amazing card, another amazing major arcana energy. And Chariot talks about victory and you are overcoming obstacles, and again you're going to be succeeded, you're going to be very ambitious, determined, and you are going to have your willpower, control and self-discipline, and maybe hard work is involved in your situation to get succeeded, and you're going to be very focused to get and achieve something what you wanted to have in your health sector. Maybe if you are trying to have good health, maybe you are trying to lose weight, maybe you are trying to do something better in your life, maybe you are coping up with some mental or physical or maybe emotional health issues, then you're going to be victorious. So these both major arcana energies are not only happening majorly in your life, but they are bringing beautiful outcome for you. Okay, and in the next 4 months, the last 4 months of 2025, you are going to have balance, and you're balancing between your emotional life, maybe your mental or physical health, maybe your domestic life or professional life. So whatever problem you can face or you are facing, God forbid, in 2025 or for a long or for a while, then you are going to have your balance, thankfully, because Two of Pentacles talks about trying to find balance, and it is about resourcefulness. It's about ups and downs. It's about adaptability and flexibility. So you might be juggling life, money, and profit and loss in your life. That's why you are having this Two of Pentacles. So you need to balance something in your health sector as well. Now let's see what is happening in 2025 for your career. Black Shack. And this is the Death card in Major Arcana. Let's have another card for the next 4 months of 2025. Four of Spell. What is happening in the last 4 months of 2025 for Gemini? There is a card of suspension, which is a Hanged Man in Classic Tarot. Alright Gemini, so in the first 4 months of 2025, your career is going to see some transformational phase, because the Death card represents a transformation and spiritual new beginning. It could be physical beginning. Maybe you are leaving old job, old work, old business, or maybe you are shifting from one job to another. Although there is not a shifting card, but transformation somehow going to be very fruitful for us due to our physical transformation. Maybe you are changing your office, maybe you are changing your job, so you are letting go of some situation. There are some endings and some change. There is some transition and sudden or unexpected upheaval you could face. And due to those endings, you need to release something behind and move forward in the first 4 months in 2025. So you are going to see some change in your career, professional and work life. And in next 4 months, your energy is beautiful, because in the middle of 2025, you are going to connect with a community which is going to give you a happy family vibe. Maybe you are having a reunion with the old job, with the old work, with the old hobby, or there are some kind of celebration in your career or professional life. And because of some beautiful surprises, you could attend some parties, maybe weddings, maybe some events, and maybe you are feeling welcome in your community, in your career, in your office, in your environment. So your professional life is going to see a beautiful time in the middle of 2025. And Four of Wands, the Four of Spell, also talks about coming together of community, of a group, of some people. Maybe you are having a teamwork to succeed in something, and you are going to succeed in it. How beautiful card it is. And in the last 4 months of 2025, you are again having a major arcana energy, and that is the Hanged Man. And suspension is representing Hanged Man in this contemporary tarot deck. So you might be feeling trapped or confined. Maybe you are self-limiting yourself within a specific work, within a specific job, office, business. Maybe you are facing some lack of direction. Maybe you need to release something, you need to let go of something. So maybe your situation is demanding some kind of sacrifice, and you have been waiting for something to be happened. So there you could face some lack of direction and a change of perspective and contemplation again. So if you have started your 2025 with the energy of death, endings and beginnings, and releasing something where you need to let go of something, there is some change, there is some transformation. Similarly, you are ending your 2025 on the note of the same energy. Not same, but kind of similar, because again, you will need to let go of something, you will need to release something. And that's why you are having lack of direction, and you don't want to have that, right? You want to be sure about something. So you need to get out of that trap or feeling trapped. Maybe you are not trapped, but you are just holding on yourself to do something. So you just need to understand that if you want to do something, you need to work hard to get rid of something, okay? And let's see what is happening in your relationship sector. And when we talk about relationship, then just understand we are not talking about a romantic relationship. We're talking about all kind of relationship. What is happening in the first 4 months of 2025 for Gemini in their relationship? Ace of Cups. What is happening in the next 4 months of 2025 for Gemini in their relationship? Princess of Wands. What is happening in the last 4 months of 2025 for Gemini in their relationship? Wheel of Fortune. Alright Gemini, so in the first 4 months of 2025, there are some new beginnings in your relationship. There are some new relationships. There might be some new romance for those who are single or who are wanting that new romance or relationship in their love sector. So love, happiness, joy. And those of you, again, there is an energy of conception. So those of you who want to conceive, 2025 could be the best year for you. So fertility, pregnancy, celebration and socializing, all of these things are there in 2025 for you, Gemini, especially in the first 4 months. And in the next 4 months, you are going to be very enthusiastic because the Princess of Wands is actually similar to Page of Wands. And Page of Wands talks about good news, again, swift news, some letters, some phone calls, maybe fresh, cheerful, childlike, fun and playful energy. You are going to be very active, optimistic and full of energy due to something, and you are having bright ideas, new exciting plans in your relationships. And with all of your creativity, you can create some situation where if you have been waiting for something, then you can expect some messages and calls from somebody in your love sector. Or even if we don't talk about romance or love, then this could be love of siblings, family, parents, friends, or anybody around you. And for those of you who are single and waiting for somebody, then this year is going to give you some good news. Okay, so hope for the best. And in the last 4 months, you are going to see some upheavals and change, because Wheel of Fortune, again, major arcana energy, is talking about good luck, and maybe something is destined to be happen in your relationship. There could be some change. Maybe you can meet your karmic relationship, or maybe you're releasing some karmic relationship and karmic issues if you have been tired for a while. And Wheel of Fortune also talks about soulmates energy. There could be some decisive movements, and you are going to see that cycle of life. Something is fated, something is very fortunate to be happened. So there is a chance for you to change your time for good. Okay, so if you have been dealing with some issues, then you must understand that in 2025 you are going to change your time with your effort, with your focus, with your weight, and with your prayers, of course. So just pray that whatever happens, it should be for your best. Okay. And I must tell you, Gemini, you are having the maximum major arcana card in your reading. Like you have Sun, you have Chariot, you have Death, you have Wheel of Fortune, and you have Suspension, Hanged Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana card. Amazing. So this is a major year for you, okay? Let's have your first oracle message for 2025, Gemini. We need one word. Purification. Alright Gemini, so according to your first oracle message, you need to purify something in your life, maybe in your relationship, maybe in your health, or maybe in your career or work life. So when rain pours, then it clears out everything, and you need that rain, and rain is pouring in your life. And the sunflower also represents a beautiful positive energy. So everything is going to be very clear. If something was blurred, something was confusing you to make your decision, then in 2025 you are going to have your clarity. Okay, clarity of mind, clarity of your goal, clarity of some kind of spiritual enlightenment. And why not? You're having the Hermit card. Let's have your another message for 2025 and let's see which gate is opening for you. Gate of messages, hearing messages from spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. So this card is actually clarifying the recent energy of card purification, because as I told you, you need to clarify something. You need a clarity of mind, clarity of work, clarity of decision, and therefore you are going to be very clear in your thoughts, spiritually and mentally as well, to hear and receive important messages from your spirit, from the universe. So if you need to decide and you are waiting for some messages, you are waiting for some guidance, maybe you are doing some meditation, you are going to do your istikhara, you are going to take some advices, guidance, but you must understand that your inner guidance lies within you, okay? That's why you need to purify your energies, spiritually and mentally and physically as well. Let's see, where are you headed to in the journey of life, especially in 2025? Navigating by stars. Follow your bliss. See, Gemini, you are already guided. What you need to know, it's already within your reach. You know what to do. You know how to tackle your life. You know how to tackle people. You know how to deal with your issue and with your circumstances. Because you're guided and you know your way, okay? There is a new moon. There are stars. So if there are clouds, something is not clear, then sky is also clear with full of stars. And you can see your path, that where should you go? If this is a night time, then you can see the light through stars and moon. What is your next message for the year 2025, Gemini? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. See, again, this card is clarifying the last card, because in previous card where there is a night, but your way is full of stars and moons, and it is saying you that don't be afraid of anything, because you can work through your fears, okay? If something is dark, if something is not started yet, then you might have fear of unknown, but you are going to see your path and you can work through, okay? So you just need to be a little brave to handle your things. That's it. Let's have another message for 2025, Gemini. Fire, transmutation, purification, okay? So according to this beautiful card of fire, you are going to purify your energies as well, because fire also purifies something. So you are having your transmutation, purification. Again, this message is repeating itself. So I think you need something to clear out in your life. Maybe there are some relationship, maybe the old patterns, maybe the old job, the old work, the old profession, or maybe some old health issues. You are having something which you need to let go, because this is no longer serving you and you need your purification. Maybe you need to purify yourself physically or mentally. So if there is some issue, you need to work through your fears, your shadow work, then do it in 2025, because in 2025 you can have your me time, your solitude for introspection. Because majorly you are having the energy of the Hermit. I think 2025 is going to be amazingly transformational year for you, Gemini. Let's have your next message for 2025, Gemini. Honor yourself, card number 9. Okay, so whatever you have to do in 2025, you need to do it with dignity, with self-respect. I'm not talking about ego, but I am talking about respecting your own self. Because until or unless we respect ourselves, we cannot allow other people to respect ourselves, right? So if you need to honor yourself, then understand you're blessed. So in 2025, you are taking all the credit, what you have and what you are doing for people. And if you are contributing in society, in the world for the betterment, then yes, you need that self-appraise, okay? Just honor yourself. Because to appreciate others, we need to appreciate ourselves first. Let's see your next message for the year 2025, Gemini. Ask for help. And it further says that what do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Okay, it's beautiful card. Card number 14, and 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, and 14 is also a karmic number. So you need some change. Maybe you need to change the pattern. If you don't ask for help, then you need help. And there is no shame to ask for help from your people, from your family, from your friends, or maybe from God. Okay? So if you need some help in 2025, then you must understand that you are supported, you are loved. You just need to ask. What is our next message for Gemini in 2025? Right, this is your card, Chrysalis. Again, transformation. Alright Gemini, so according to this card, you are having some period of stagnation, and we have seen the Hanged Man energy already in your tarot card, and your oracle message is actually clarifying the same energy. So you must understand and you must believe in the process of stillness, that there is a growth involved in that darkness. Maybe you are facing, or some of you are facing some issues, and maybe you are feeling stuck, but you need to understand that you need some sanctuary, you need some self-protection, okay, and you need to release old things and welcome new, because protection is there. So you don't need to get worried because you might be afraid of doing something. Maybe you are limiting yourself, but you need to release what no longer is serving you. Okay, you need to shed old beliefs, old patterns and limitations you have imposed on yourself, because there is a transformational period in 2025 for you. So let's have your next message for 2025, Gemini. Money. Discover the source of your true power. According to this card, you are having some potential to do something better in life. There are more things to do in your life, okay? So you need to better focus on something productive. Your money could be your kids, your family, your work, your profession, your hobby, or anything you love to do, or anything you love to protect. And that is your real wealth. And what you need to do? You need to just discover your inner source, or maybe outgoing source. Maybe there is some true power within you, but you have not recognized that yet. So just do it in 2025. And let's find out your spirit animal. Alright, so this is the same card what we had in Cancerian's reading. So maybe there is some person in your life who belongs to the Western Zodiac Cancer as their sun, moon or rising sign, maybe Venus sign as well. Anyhow, so let's talk about your energy in this card. Hummingbird, miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. How beautiful is this? Can you see that? I think this is the most beautiful card of this entire deck. This is one of my favorite cards. And with this beautiful card, you just need to get rid of all of your fears, because this card is talking about miracles. So if you don't believe in something, you must believe in the miracles, because if you think something cannot be happened and something is not going according to your own plan, then just wait, pray and work hard and get focused. And maybe you need to bring some law of attraction and some manifestation techniques, and you can write in the comments so I can make a video over that. But for now, this is a beautiful energy. Everything is beautiful and positive. You just need to work a little harder and push yourself. You just need a kickstart, okay, to do something better in your life. Let's see your direct short message for the year 2025, Gemini. Stepping first, crossing bridge. So Gemini, I think some of you have been having issues with some people, with your circumstances, or maybe within your own self. And if there is some issues with people, then you need to take first step. If you need to forgive somebody, then forgive them. And if you need to ask for forgiveness, then just do it, okay? But don't be late, because 2025 is bringing you a lot of spiritual upliftment. And with this small gesture of courtesy, you can accumulate a beautiful relationship in your life. Let's have your next direct message for the year 2025, Gemini. Reading and writing is going to give you new prospectus. It's exactly saying what I told you about law of attraction and using some manifestation technique. So if you don't write your journal, then start doing it in 2025 to manifest your dreams, your desires. And when you start writing your desires, your prayers in a diary, in a notebook, then you can find out that what exactly you want in your life. And it might give you new direction, who knows? Let's find out your next direct message for the year 2025, Gemini. Without expectation is a happy geometry. Beautiful card. Let's find out your next direct message for the year 2025, Gemini. Teaching. So according to your card, without expectation is a happy geometry is telling me that you might be expecting something from people, but you must understand that you should not expect from people, from the world, but you need to expect something good from God, from divine, from universe, okay? So when we don't expect from people, we are less tend to hurt our own self, because when you expect something from people, you might end up hurting your own self, okay? So if you don't do it, you could be happy. And teaching card is telling me that there is something you need to teach, maybe to your own kids, to your friends, to the community you belong to, or maybe you belong to some kind of profession where you need to teach somebody, you need to train somebody, or maybe there are some teaching from your own life lessons. You need to hear them carefully, okay? And when you do it, when you learn and teach, you can make your life better. It's a beautiful message, and 2025 is bringing a lot of teaching for you. Alright, Gemini, so let's find out your last message for the year 2025. Card number 36, cross, duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious fate. Okay. So according to this card, there are something ending for sure, because you had your death card, you had your butterfly card, you had your miracle card. So it is telling me that 2025 is bringing some change, some transformation, something what you need to let go of, something you need to end. Maybe there is some situation in your domestic life, maybe in your relationship, maybe in your profession, or maybe there are some unhealthy patterns you are taking in your life. You need to just leave those things, those habits, because they are burdening you now. And they are more likely to be a duty for you. And when something becomes a duty, then you might not get happiness from this, okay? And that is the real problem. And that's why you need hermit mode. And that's why you need some solitude, because you are grieving on something. Maybe there is some fated situation involved, because something had to be happened, and that's why it is happening. So you don't need to get worried. If something you need to let go, then just do it. And when something ends, new thing begins. And with that said, I wish you all the very best, because this was your last message. If this reading resonates with your situation, with your life, with your circumstances, then do let me know in the comment section. And if you like this reading, then please hit the like button, subscribe this channel, share this video, and don't forget to press the notification bell on the option all to get notified about all of my upcoming videos on time. Hope to see you in my next reading. Till then, take care, bye, and Allah Hafiz.